be honest, everything seems to be pretty hunky-dory at the moment. We've got a lot of place to expand. I mean, there's nobody around us, including city-states. So we've got a lot of space. It's actually a pretty good start for us. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Builders are replacements to workers, and they work very differently. They now have charges, so they can only improve 3 different things. And the nice touch is they do it immediately. So watch, 3 food tile. Let's plonk a farm down. Boom, 4 food, just in one go. That's pretty cool, right? And look at the tile improvement. That looks so cool. Hang on, does this work? I was watching Yogscast actually do this. Is it Alt and click? Oh yeah, here we go. So you can spin the camera on and have a look. Look at this. That is a pretty place to have Rome. I love the lighting effects. It's really cool. Really, really cool. Does the camera spin back round eventually? Or is it going to leave it like this? Yes, it will. There we go. I was wondering if it would keep me like that for the rest of the game. I'm just going to move a little bit further. I don't want to go too much further. But I mean, along these rivers, I mean, there's a river here with 2 deer and a bananas. That's a good city place. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only 4 tiles away from Rome, but you know what? That's a pretty good place to put it, because Rome isn't going to work any of those tiles. Oh, we have locations. We have very good locations. Let's keep on exploring around. Rome is actually quite near the sea, so we could build a harbour. Rome can produce boats. Again, another change that I love. You don't have to have a city on the coast to build boats. You just have to have a harbour. And it's really, really nice, nice change that. Let's get animal husbandry. Let's get those foxes in our network. So the builder. So Rome is now working that extra food tile. Yeah. We're working this tile here. Do I want to give myself an extra 3 food tile just to really boost Rome up a little bit? It's about to work a 4th citizen. So yeah. Actually, I think that's probably not a bad idea. Oh, hang on, we're gonna go and do this way. I love the different order that it sends the troops in it. I don't know how it prioritizes which troops are going to move next, but it just doesn't make any sense most of the time. So Rome, I am going to force you to work that quickly. It'll make the holy site a little bit slower, but it'll make Rome itself grow, hopefully next turn, and then that would be worked again. So I think it's sort of in a roundabout way. I think that's the best thing to do. You want a few food towers. So only 3 turns to animal husbandry. That's good. So I can just keep my builder in and around the area here. Like so. Just keeping an eye out for barbarian camps in the area. I don't want to leave myself sort of exposed. And luckily, whilst we found England, I don't think they're too near, he says, actually seeing England's borders. There's England. Alright, so we need to probably grab this sort of middle ground, don't we, before England expand into it. Forward settle them. And actually there's wheat here. We've got cattle. It's a good place to go. So yeah, here. Again, not even pretty close to Rome, but to be honest, in Civ 6, it's not as important spreading your cities out as much. You're allowed to sort of pack in a little bit more than you used to. Okay, so I mean, it looks like there's loads of cool places to settle here. It's a pretty good I mean, this is a not bad starting location at all. Really, really good.
If there are no dogs in heaven,
yeah,
then when I die, I want to go where they went.
Fair enough, I like that quote.
Every nation lives
okay, yeah, okay, I'm bored of your quotes now. God King will be getting next turn. That's a little bit annoying, actually, that we've done that now, because I'll be wanting to switch to builder production in a little bit. But never mind. Let's go to animal husbandry. We've got that now. We've met another civilization, which has boosted writing. Irrigation, I think, is actually something we'll need, yeah, for incense. So let's go for irrigation next. I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point which ones we go for. They're all kind of good. All good. Early civics, again, state workforce, I think, is a good one. But early empire, which is the one with settlers. That's the one with settlers. Grow civilization to at least 6 population. That's a little bit off, so... Okay, fine. We won't go for that first. Let's go for state workforce, building a district. We're going to boost that next turn. Getting those boosting bonuses. So this is where London is, in the middle of the desert. It's not the London I know, but, you know, it's all good. Unfortunately, the camp doesn't give us anything but gold, and gold isn't particularly useful in this early game, but we might be able to buy a builder from it. Might not be the worst thing in the world. yeah, I think this is a good location for a city here. Inspiration, state workforce, good, has been done. Rome suddenly is not growing as quick as it was. Is there a reason for that? What was I doing? Oh no, Rome is growing as quick as I expected it to. I don't know what I'm talking about. Who knows what I'm talking about? Pantheon! Hooray! Holy site districts get +1 faith from adjacent tundra? No. And adjacent desert. Those do not matter. +1 immunity to cities if they have a holy site district adjacent to a river. Now, this is the sort of thing that will become quite handy later on. So, Rome is already starting to sort of grow. I mean, you can get really detailed stats. I mean, look at all those stats. I mean, I don't want to look at those just yet until we've got a problem. But I have +1 immunities at the moment, right? That's a good thing. That means we're happy. That means we have got 10% growth and 5% everything else. That's good. Housing capacity. We have capacity for 7 houses. Now, if you found a city on a river or with fresh water, and the best way of showing that is if you go to the settler thing, you can see the fresh water here. So if you settle on the next to a river, you'll have 5 housing. Fresh water. I think everyone starts with 2 housing, does it? So that would give you 5. Coastal water gives you 3, and then everyone else gives you 2. So it's all you need to settle next to fresh water. So that gives you 5 housing right off the bat. Farms give you more housing, and other buildings give you housing as well. I mean, what's giving me housing? Let's have a look. Buildings +1. I think that's my palace, isn't it? Does the palace give you housing? Does it? I don't know. I don't know at all. Well, we'll find out later, won't we? Improvements. So by making the farm and the camps, we've got more housing as well, because my population will live in the farms. So we've got 7 overall. I think amenities are the ones that become a problem later. So we might need amenities, but for now we're okay. Ancient and classical era wonders. That's quite a good thing. Great person points from holy sites. Oh, that would let us get a religion quickly. Scientists and theatre square districts. So that would give us multiple extra people. That could be really handy. Marsh oases and floodplains we don't have. Fishing boats, not really a thing. Pastures, we've got a few later, but not quite now. Food from camps, that would be good. Rome has a camp. Faith from quarries. Faith from mines. Over luxury and bonus resources. We don't have many of those just yet. So those aren't particularly useful. Which is the rice one? I swear there's a rice one somewhere. Probably not. Food from wine incense. I mean, all this sort of thing is quite... I mean, you can see there are lots and lots. I mean, it doesn't really matter which ones you go for. And there's some generic ones. If you don't know what's going to be good for you, border expansion and city growth are pretty good ones to go for. Let's go for River Goddess. +1 immunity to sites if they have a holy site district. We're going to be playing around with religion. I like this as an idea. Amenities, we will need those later on. I mean, I know it's probably not the best one that I could have gone for, but you can see here already we've now got 2 amenities. Or maybe that'll change next turn, actually, won't it? So, yeah, it's all good. Granaries give you +2 housing. This is the sort of thing. Everything, lots of things give you housing. And that's a really good example of one. Rome is now working all of these sort of, you know, better improved towers. So we just need one more builder. Let's get one more builder out. Just to make sure Rome is a real powerhouse. And we've got a barbarian warrior here. So let's just take you on. I don't want you coming anywhere near Rome. Didn't particularly do me very good, that fight, but never mind. Let's go have a peek on London. How is London population 6? Ugh. Cheating London, I swear. And they've got lots of scouts and stuff. Fair enough. London might be a little bit of a problem for us later on. They attacked us back. Oh, and I have a promotion system. So we got enough experience to promote our unit, which is good. It takes your turn promoting a unit, but it does heal them. So combat strength versus melee units, or against defense against range attacks. So effectively cover or generic strength. I'm going to go for battle cry. 7% or 7 extra strength on 20 strength makes a huge difference, and I'm almost I am more than 50% stronger than the barbarian. So a nice touch that, I think. I think we're good otherwise. Let's just sort of keep plodding ahead. Once Rome is population 5, we'll be in a very good place, actually. Very good place. Oh, they did attack us. Oh, perfect. We're getting great person points. So, yeah, I know. Go away. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to turn my advisor off. That's really annoying. Great people. There are lots of great people, and the great people system works a little bit differently. If you get points towards a great person, so now we're getting, for instance, profit points. We're getting 1 profit point per turn. Once we get to 30, we will get a great profit. Hooray! And we'll get this one. We'll get Gautama, who'll found a religion for us. It'll be wonderful. There's all kinds of great prophets, great people, but they are kind of very similar to Civ 5. It's just a very different way of earning them. You can use faith, so you can spend faith or gold to just immediately buy a great person. Again, I love that as an option, and it makes religion or faith really important. Even if you're not actually religious, you can use your faith to get great people. It's a really good touch, that. I do like it. Horseback riding, I'm thinking maybe as an option would be quite useful. Mining we do need though. Let's get mining quickly because our builder needs to be able to put mines down. Let's go for this. And then our warrior. Are we going to attack this? Yeah. Let's attack this barbarian. Again, if we can get him leveled up, he'll be in a better position. Let's take care of this barbarian as well. And there's the camp. Right, here we go. And a tribal village. Bit of both. Good to see. Good thing we found it though, because we don't want Rome being taken over. That would be an unfortunate thing. So we've now got our extra builder. That's great. We want to be getting settlers really soon. Units are always useful. I'm going to keep the units here. Oh, actually, we're not building any units for now. Let's go back. Let's go back to barbarians just for a second. You'll see me chopping and changing a lot on this. God King, we don't need God King anymore. So, do we want extra production with builders? Yes. Again, a really good one, that. Really good one. Civic, early empire. Grow our civilization to at least 6 population. You know what? We need the settler bonus, but Rome is not going to get there anytime soon because I want to build a settler. And it's only going to take me 4 turns because I'm working 2 fairly good tiles here. Do you see, look, production focus is a really good thing to do. Let's get ourselves that extra settler. We've got our warrior in the area that we can use to sort of keep it nice and safe. Let's just move to here. I think this is going to be a really good location for another city. Really good location. So, the builder. We now have irrigation, so we can go and get this plantation set up. I think you, Mr. Warrior, you will be able to knock that camp out. But let's just quickly go to here. Granted a builder unit. Oh wow, okay, we have a lot of builder units now, fair enough. In fact, well, we may as well just go and bring the builder units to the next location because Rome doesn't need all these improved tiles. I shouldn't be moving my builder units out in the open like this, but I mean, I don't think there's many barbarians around at the moment. We've got England prowling around as well. I'm pretty sure the computer won't attack me. Pretty sure, but I mean, you never know. Oh, barbarians. Right, I'm just going to move him there just to stop him from getting any closer. Settler's on his way. Yep, go on, you just go to that irrigation place. So, mining has been earned. That's good. That means we can put extra production in Rome. A nice touch indeed. Archers are very important units. Very important units indeed. But the most important unit for me is Legion. Legion are incredibly powerful. So I want to be going down that way. Bronze working. Kill 3 barbarians. Build a quarry. And we're not going to get any of those things. Kill a unit with a slinger. I don't really like slingers, so let's get archery quickly, because I like archers better than I like slingers. And this warrior here, you know what? Just keep an eye on this barbarian encampment. Heal up next to it. Rome can be producing some more troops soon. England is worshipping desert folklore. Oh, that could be a little bit of a problem later. That means they're going to be getting incredibly large amounts of faith because they've got a lot of desert around them. But never mind. Builder, there we go. You're locked in. And you can do this now. Create escort formation. No more leaving your units behind. It's really handy, that. Plantation. Done. Good. We're not really going to be working this tile. It's a bit, as a tile, well, incredibly naff. But it does give me more housing. And it does give me more immunities. So, all positives. All positives indeed. Rome is only 2 turns away from getting a settler. Yeah, it's all pretty good. I mean, I'm happy with the start so far. London is population 7. Jesus. That is a lot. Wow, London, that is a fast-growing city. Rome, we will get there, don't worry. I do think the computer gets a little bit of an advantage to early game growth. I think that's a thing. Might not be a thing. Let me know, is it a thing? I haven't sort of researched yet what bonuses the computer gets from different difficulties. King means they should be getting some bonuses, but I don't know if that's one.